Welcome back to Cast of Frontline, everybody. This is topic time. We are here to talk about some Disney Plus stuff. D23 happened this last weekend. So many announcements. If you watched the live show, we talked about a bunch of the news, but now we're going to talk about, is Disney Plus doing too much? Right out the gate, they've announced so many different things. A lot of Marvel shows, a lot of Star Wars shows, a lot of movies. So we're going to talk about that.
I'm going to say no.
No, you don't think?
No.
Well, that's it. We're that's our video. We're done. No, they're not doing too much. We're good.
Cat spoke, and it's video's over.
That's it.
No one else's opinion matters. No, but in all honesty, I think it's great that they're putting a lot of content, a lot of diverse content, and more people are going to buy it. And it seems like everything's going to be quality stuff from what we saw. So, do
you think they're doing too much at the start, though? I mean, obviously they're not going to release all this stuff all.
Wait for it. No.
Okay.
I
give up.
We have a lot of Star Wars coming. We have a lot of Marvel stuff coming, but they are releasing it only once a week. They're not doing it all bunched together.
That's true.
Because it's stretched out so much, it isn't so much.
Yeah, you're not binging it, which is cool.
It's like a TV channel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you all think about that? That they're not doing the Netflix model?
I like that. I like that because what happens is it definitely gets people talking about TV again. So when a new show comes out, right, on Netflix, you watch it in 2 days or a day, and people talk about it for a day, and then it's done. Yeah. At least with a week-by-week basis, this gives you a chance to actually talk about the episode, and you can't wait for the next episode, and then it keeps going, man. I like that.
Yeah. That's a good point because, like, if you don't watch it right away, by the time you watch something on Netflix that you're binging, everybody's already talked about it and moved on, and you're like, well, I want to talk about it, and there's somebody to talk about it with.
Yeah. All I'm going to say is Life is Strange. That's how I feel. Everybody's on season 3. I'm still on season 1.
Yeah, I think it's like even with like our group, Netflix, Brant and I couldn't talk about certain things about Stranger Things because Mike and Kat hadn't watched it yet. You know, so it was like even within our group, we were like, okay, we can't talk about that. So I do like the weekly model because it also brings back that water cooler thing where people get to sit around and talk about a show every week. So I like that. But I don't think that they're doing too much. I just think that their quality is going to drop down. Because right now we're getting all movie budget quality and all that, but I think that's not going to be sustainable for them. In the long run,
they got Disney bucks though, so I'm not quite worried.
That they also just shelled out a whole bunch of money for Fox. They shelled out a whole bunch of money for all the work that they're doing on their yard. I mean, on their Disneyland and Disney World stuff. So money only goes to so far, and they're going to feel the pinch, and it's going to come and hit them, and they're going to start pulling back on the budgets.
Well, here's a question. Here's a question then. Can they keep up that level of quality and level of output
and the momentum
forward? Yeah, and momentum. Yeah,
I don't think they're going to keep this level. They're going to give us a good bit, but not this level. Right. It's going to come down some. Like production value is going to come down. The amount of shows that we get is going to come down.
Right.
And stuff like that.
I
think they are going to back it down.
It also depends what shows are successful.
True.
They're gonna put the money in too. If Star Wars does really well, they'll put the money into that more than I don't know, Moon Knight or whatever. Michael, did you have an opinion on any of this?
What I was gonna say is that the only thing that Disney is known for with doing this channel is to keep things organized. Like instead of just keeping it all like put onto us like at once or like anything else, like they keep it organized, like saying, okay, we're gonna do this for this month and then the other for this month. I mean, as long as they keep everything organized like a television program should be, then everything will be set in order and not everybody will be confused of what they want to watch. Like they'll just see that and then they'll go to the next thing and the next thing. So that way it doesn't feel like it's not pressure on us to see it at once. It could just be organized for other people's perspective of how they want to watch things.
It's also going to discourage that whole thing. And some of us have talked about doing this with certain shows, like just signing up for the service to watch the show and then unsubscribe.
But I mean, they can when the season's over and then unsubscribe. But I think that would involve waiting no matter what.
But
a lot of people did that for CBS. So
I did it for CBS during Big Brother. The last one, not this current one, but the last one, I did it. We got it for as long as the show was on and then canceled it. But I think most people, knowing that it's weekly, they're just going to forget to unsubscribe, or they're going to forget about it altogether. And most people are just going to stick with it to catch it weekly.
How much is it a month? How much do they quote it?
$6.99 a month.
Yeah, $6.99.
And supposedly they made it for D23, like people that went there, like $3 a month.
If you sign up
for it to be,
you're part of the founder circle.
Yeah, but $7 is actually a really decent price because we got
Netflix.
but we have like a lot of. I'm sorry,
go ahead, Michael.
No, I was just saying we have a lot of Disney fans who would actually like to sign in, so it will be of popular demand as the years go further.
Yeah,
and we also know that they're going to package it with what was it? Hulu or something else.
Yeah,
I think
ESPN Plus. Yeah.
Right.
So they're gonna package it with that for, I think, and that's gonna be $12.99. But then I'm bet you there's gonna be another package for like $14.99 for commercial free Hulu, because they're not gonna give you Hulu and that commercial free.
Right.
So I'm sure it's gonna be another price point for that. But I do think that they're gonna feel a little bit of drawback, especially with what we talked about last week with them wanting to not have people share their codes. So if they ever try to do that, that could hurt them also. So I think if they do enforce that somehow, some way, they could figure out how to do that. That's going to hurt them.
I think with this weekly format thing, I think it also gives them time to produce more shows, because not everyone can watch all these shows all at one time.
Yeah.
And then it gives them a chance to obviously feel out which shows do well. So that will weed out, the lesser popular shows as well, too. So doing this weekly thing, I think, is a beneficial thing also. And, going back to the money situation, I know Disney spent a lot of money, but dude, they make so much money. It's sick how much money they actually make in just one day at a theme park. You know what I'm saying?
It has nothing to do with all the other stuff they own and
they're spending a lot.
Yeah, but nothing compared to what they already have. So
they're spending a lot. It's just not going to be feasible to keep this level up.
They'll spend so much money, but then obviously, next year is not going to be nearly the expenditure
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to have to pull back on the expenses.
Can you say the same thing about Marvel movies, though? You could say the same thing about Marvel movies. It's like you would think, they just did the.
Well, no, those are movies being done. This is TV series being done where it's like
either way, there's still the same.
8 hours worth of programming. That's like 4 movies. And you got 5 different Marvel shows coming out.
It's cheaper to make TV shows than.
I'm saying they're doing with movie budgets. Go ahead, Brian.
You also have to consider that the shows and Disney Plus itself is going to bring in revenue.
Yeah.
And
they got Jeff Goldblum. They got him having a show now. I'm excited.
Is he like the next Bill Nye science guy? Right?
That's what it looks like, right?
He got popular through Jurassic Park, and he just took. Well, no, The Fly started him. Then Jurassic Park.
But Chris. He's always been known for the smart, witty, type of character. So I think he might play a part like that.
He took over their Instagram during D23. He took over the Disney Plus Instagram. It was crazy. I love it.
He does like in-depth. Yeah, he does like in-depth panels at conventions and things like that too, all the time.
I think he's more known just as a character. He's not known as like being intelligent. Like, I don't think I've ever seen anything where he's like as himself, where he's like actually portraying his intelligence anywhere. So I don't think he's like a Bill Nye type person. I think he's just like one of those people who's like just eccentric, and people are drawn to him. Eccentricity.
I don't know. I listened to his panel at what was it? Alamo City Comic Con last year, I think it was, and they had it playing up on screens all around the thing, and some of the stuff he was saying, it was actually really intelligent. And it was.
Oh yeah,
really,
I'm not saying he's not intelligent. I'm just saying like he's not known for that. Like he's not known like as a Bill Nye type of guy.
Yeah, no, I know, not on that level, but at the same time, it's like just kind of seeing into his mind, seeing how he processes things and how things work. And, from
I think as a actor and as a creator, he's really brilliant. Because I've heard him speak about how like he processes a role and all that, and I heard, but I just think like people mostly know him because he's kind of eccentric. Like he's that guy who's a little bit different than the norm, and that's like really what people are drawn to a lot in the medium. So I think that's why they're letting him have his little thing. He got popular again.
Didn't he have a show on YouTube or something?
I don't know.
No, he did commercials. He's been doing those commercials.
Okay.
What was it for? Like Hotel Trivago or some like that?
I don't know.
Or Apartment Finder.
It's apartment hunting,
Yeah, Apartment Finder.
But
he's been doing those all over the place.
But going back on the subject at hand, I would rather have Disney have too much content at first than not enough content. And I feel like maybe kind of DC Universe didn't have enough content ready for, a lot of the subscribers.
That's true.
And then when you look at
one thing at a time, it's true.
Right, and when you look at Disney, at least you have a lot to start with, and then you weed out the things that don't work. Yeah. So it doesn't seem like you're losing a lot of stuff if certain shows don't work out.
And also then the different type of Disney viewer is able to see what they like. With DC Universe, like, all right, I didn't like Titans. What else can I watch? Nothing? Okay. And now I just want to watch Stargirl. That's going to be released in 2 years? What? So, and even though they have a very diverse pilot, like you said, Mike, they released it very slowly and only one at a time. So for Disney, you might be a Lizzie McGuire fan. You could watch that. You might be, a Star Wars fan. Like there's something for every type of Disney fan, which I think is important.
Yeah, I think they did it better, but I still think that they're doing it a little too much. I think they're doing just a little bit too much. But again, the long run, I don't think they're going to go with that model.
Yeah, I worry about them being able to sustain it as well. But at the same time, I don't know. I guess we have to see the schedule of the releases before we really know if they're putting out too much of one.
A lot of them says like the same day. The same, like everything is launching this week with when it launches. I don't think like they actually know that they're putting it out on that day, or they're just saying, the channel launches that day.
Yeah.
I think this feels more like a channel than a streaming service. That's what they're making it. It's more like they're making it a channel than a streaming service, where DC Universe is more of a streaming service than a channel. Yeah.
I think the consensus here, though, is that we're all excited about the content, whether it's too much or not. So we will see going forward. But that's going to wrap up for this week's Topic Time. Thank you guys for watching. And, of course, check us out every Tuesday for Frontline Live. And find us on social media and all that. If you want to pop that up this time, Chris, since you forgot.
I'm sorry.
There you go.
Frontline Live is not starting soon.
Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.